Hi everyone, I hope you're doing well today. So we're going to look at the solar new moon eclipse that is happening on Saturday, October 14th at 1:55 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. This will be at 21 degrees and 24 minutes. Okay. This energy is going to last for about 6 months. So this eclipse is preparing us for the next lunar eclipse that will be happening at the end of the month, but I'll make a video for that. Now, eclipse season is major endings and beginnings with a fresh chapter, okay? This new moon solar eclipse is a new moon on steroids. That said, I do not recommend any type of manifesting. I do consider some type of reconciliation of any resentments that are lingering within relationships, because Libra rules relationships, partnerships, business relationships, therapists, social interactions, commitments, contracts, and connecting with new people. All right. But to also consider to forgive others during this time, because it is a hard time. Solar eclipses are a hard time, any eclipse season. But the cardinal signs will be activated within this eclipse. The cardinal signs are Libra, Cancer, Aries, and Capricorn. So if you have Libra, Cancer, Aries, Capricorn at 21 degrees, any planets or points, you will be affected by this eclipse, okay? Now, I want you to look back or think back on 19 years ago. This would have been around 2004, 2005. There were events that happened then that changed your life, okay? This eclipse can bring in new love. It can bring in love in general, balancing of love in relationships and your self-worth. Changes in your finances and enhancement of beauty or style, a positive way of the way that you look, practical earnings, loving what you do, or bringing in balance and harmony in what you do, because Libra is activated. Okay, also Libra rules clients, spouses, courts or the court system, judges, diplomacy. Okay, so be aware of this. The South Node will be activated. It will be conjunct the South Node. So it's evaluating what's working or what needs to go, and reflections on themes of the past of your interactions with relationships, okay? But with a positive outcome, okay? It's going to be a full week before the eclipse happens. Pluto will be direct on the 10th. Pluto will bring that secure transformation. It is in Capricorn, so it's that foundation, right? So it will bring that complete sturdy transformation that is needed. Also, Mars is going into Scorpio. Scorpio is also another transformative transformative house, right? Scorpio isn't just transformation, but it's also the truth, the deep dark depths of the truth coming out. And it's going to give you that motivation to make that change. Now, Mars is going into Scorpio on the 12th. Also, we just had Virgo activation with Venus. So Venus went into Virgo on the 8th, which is a resolution of practical matters. And this could be money, this could be love, this could be relationships, because Libra is ruled by Venus. Okay, so with Libra and the South Node activated on October the 14th, we're getting rid of old ways of relating with other people, letting go of old ways of doing relationships and relating to others, bringing in harmony to our relationships. So I'm going to look at your rising sign. So whatever your sign is in your rising sign, if you don't remember, please download the Astro Matrix app and it will come up automatically. You can look at your moon sign and your sun sign also for the readings about the eclipse, so that you can alchemize the energies and see how they're affecting you, because the moon obviously is activated and the sun. Okay, so alchemizing each reading for each of your signs, sun, moon, and rising. I'm going to look at Libra and where the South Node is in Libra to see how this eclipse is going to affect you. All right, and I'll see you soon. Hi, Scorpio. Thank you for being here today. We're going to look for Libra in your chart to see where this solar eclipse is happening. It is in your 12th house. So the South Node is there, Scorpio. This is for Scorpio, sun, moon, or rising, by the way. So look for all three readings so that you can alchemize the energies within your chart. So we're releasing with the South Node here in the 12th house. The 12th house is loss, is past lives, karma, healing and restoration, letting go and going with faith, transformation, psychic and intuition. Okay, so Scorpio, there could be some debris left from either grieving or mourning that could be happening, but you're able to release or find a way, a better way to release this within your world. This could also be motivated by Mars, because Mars is going to give you some insight. Mars is going to be in Scorpio, which is your first house. And this could be, hey, I can actually live my life and miss someone at the same time. It's not necessarily a depression, miss someone, but more or less that you are living with the fact of life, if that makes any sense. Okay? Which isn't easy, and it does take a while to get to. All right? Especially if you're grieving. This could also indicate some type of karma that you've been through in your past life or within your ancestral line that is a repetitive pattern that's happening within your life, and you are deciding to change it, or you are deciding to do something about it. For example, it could be a habit, okay, because the 12th house is ruled by Pisces in astrology, all right? It could be a habit that you're releasing, and your whole family has this habit, or at least most of them, and you've decided not to, okay? Or It doesn't necessarily have to be a tangible habit. This habit could deal with patterns within love, patterns within work. Okay, so it really depends on what pattern that you've decided to release. Also, during this time, you may not be able to sleep very well, okay, because you are going to get a lot of divine downloads in regards to who you are, what you're here to do, and what you're going to do next. Okay, and this is also included in that transformation. Okay, I do want to prepare you to take it easy. All right, and I'm going to show you why. The sixth house is activated with the North Node there, and it does give positive outcomes. This is positive outcomes within your health. This is positive outcomes within your work life or your work routine, also your daily routine. Okay, very positive outcomes within this. And this can last up to 6 months to a year. Now, the 12th house also deals with healing. Okay, and if you're going through the dark night of the soul, is what some people call it. Some people call it an awakening. I pretty much define it as a new perspective on life. And it's the truth coming out of that perspective, but not necessarily the truth in a collective or in a worldly way of viewing, but your truth is coming out. Okay, and for you to accept that truth, there is some resentment that needs to be forgiven. There is some people, I guess, that would be involved in your life that need to be forgiven. And there is some forgiveness within yourself too. All right. And if you're curious about the dark night of the soul or healing yourself in that aspect, I do suggest that you look up Christina Lopes, Lopes. She has a YouTube channel. She calls herself the Heart Alchemist. And there's a lot of healing techniques that she shows on her videos and explains in definition of how to. All right. She is one of the YouTubers or YouTube creators that I was involved in when I was doing my healing. Okay. There are many. Okay. So, but have discernment on whomever that you listen to. If they put forth fear inside of you, do not listen to them. Okay. Also, with Mars and Scorpio, there's a truth about yourself. The first house deals with image, physical body, your identity, and the way that others see you. And you may be seeing what others are seeing at this time and decide to change it. This could include your physical identity, like your hair, your aesthetic, or your style, something of that nature that you've decided to just completely make over. And that's okay. Completely okay. All right? You can always start anew. There isn't a time or age that you can't. You can always start anew. All right, Scorpio. I hope you enjoyed this. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you next time.